Hello friends, today we going to explain on topic file management system. I am Sonali Vidhate, working as an assistant professor in food technology, Nasik. Let us first of all we discuss the functional elements of operating system. In the last lecture we have discussed what is operating system and its type. Then move to the functional elements of the operating system. There are 5 layers of the operating system. First one is user interface, second one is file management system, third one is input and output, fourth one is memory management, and last one is kernel. First of all, we discuss user interface, that is first layer of operating system. This block diagram shows the relationship between the layers. Okay, the first one is user interface. The user interface is the software layer which allow the user to interact directly with the operating system. There are two distinct types of the interface. First one is text based, that is command line interface. The short form is CLI and is used in MS-DOS and Unix, that is it is used for DOS, that is disk operating system. And the icon based, that is graphical user interface, that means GUI, are used in Windows and Apple Mac operating system. First, the command line interface is the older operating system. A switch is used to modify a way a command executes or how it displays its output. MS-DOS switches are preceded by the forward slash character and are placed at the end of the command line. Then graphical user interface. In graphical user interface, parameter and switches are replaced by dialog boxes. A pop-up windows containing controls, that is check boxes, radio button, list boxes, edit boxes, and button. The diagramical view of graphical user interface is shown in the figure, such as radio button, edit box, dialog box, check boxes, button, and drop down list. C is hard disk drive. Drive D is optical drive, that is CD or DVD writer, and E is the USB drive. Then in that first file management system, how we lock file, that is file locking. Why we use file locking in file management system? To avoid the problems of sharing, the file system controls access to shared file. When a program asks the operating system for accessing to a file, this is only granted if the file is not already in use. If the file is already open, the program must wait until it free. This is known as file locking and it is supported by most of the operating system including MS-DOS and Windows. Second, the logical structure of the file. The diagram shows the logical structure of the file. Then the physical structure. The physical structure, the data saved in the hard disk, CD or floppy disk in the form of sector and tracks. Then the hard disk structure. As with the floppy disk, each platter is divided into the thin concentric bands known as track. There can be more than 1000 tracks on the 3.5-inch hard disk. The tracks are further subdivided into sectors. These are the smallest physical storage unit on a disk and they are almost always 512 bytes long. A group of tracks which have the same track number but are on the different platter is sometimes referred to as cylinder. Then the blocks and cluster. It is better to the devise a logical file structure for the disk and allow user and application to interact with this. One common way of doing this group of number of storage areas together into blocks and cluster. Then large file are stored continuously pointer and linked. Then fat files system. The fat that means file allocation table was designed for small disk and simple directory structure. The file allocation tables and the root folder are stored in a fixed location so that files needed to start the system can be located easily. The layout is shown in the diagram. Then fat folder structure. Generally, fat folder includes name, attribute, create time, create date, last access date, last modified time, last modified date, starting cluster number in fat table, and the file size. Then in file management, the next point include NTFS file system. The layout is shown in the figure, that is partition boot sector, master file table, system files and file area. And the next part of the file management is master file table, MFT file record. The layout is shown in the diagram, that is standard information, file or directory name, security descriptor and data or index. And the last content in the file management system is WinFS. Then the third layer of operating system is input output devices. In input output devices, two main parts included. First one is device drivers and second one is device management. In the memory management, virtual memory and segmentations are used. An alternative approach to the virtual memory is used of segmentation. The biggest disadvantages of paging is that all the pages are in the same size. If the page size is large, this can lead to a waste of memory as small process may not use a complete page. Then the last layer is the kernel. The lowest layer of the operating system is the kernel, which act as a rectangular for the whole system, controlling the allocation of time slices to the users or processes and ensuring that resources are allocated fairly. The kernel is responsible for multitasking, process control, exception handling and interrupt processing. First, in the kernel, layout included process scheduling. The kernel group processes into one of the three states. First state is running state. The process is currently executing on the processor. The second state is ready. The process is ready to be run on the processor. And the third state is blocked. The process is waiting for specific event to occur. The other variation of these states are also ready suspended, block suspended and terminated. Then the second state in kernel is inter-process communication, that is IPC, is the set of technique for exchange of data between processes. The processes can be running on the single computer or on two or more computers connected to a network. The third part in the kernel is IPC mechanism. Windows supports a variety of IPC mechanism including the following: dynamic data exchange, object linking and embedding, file mapping, anonymous pipe, named pipe, remote procedure call and Windows socket. Then the fourth point in kernel is interrupt and error handling. Interrupt can be generated by hardware or software. Computers and operating system vary in the types of interrupts that they support and the mechanism by which they respond to them. In the recent Microsoft Windows operating system, an interrupt management scheme hides these processing differences and the hardware abstraction layer provides a virtual interrupt mechanism to the kernel. Thank you.